I think they were going to hand it off to him on that final play that they scored on to win the game.
Oh, when they fell?
And he fell, yep. And that would have been the yard I needed. And
yeah, I mean, Chris Jones wasn't going to tackle him, that's for sure.
You know,
Dale Earnhardt Jr. has just shaken up the NASCAR world with a bold new take on the playoffs. Never one to hold back, Jr. called out the system in a way that's got drivers frustrated and fans fired up. His comments have reignited a major debate inside the garage. Is NASCAR's current playoff format fair, or is it the most punishing system the sport has ever seen? The NASCAR playoffs are supposed to deliver edge-of-your-seat drama. Sudden death rounds, cutoffs, high-stakes races, it's all part of the spectacle. But behind the scenes, many are questioning whether this system actually rewards the best driver over the season. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. has put himself right in the center of that conversation. On his latest Dale Jr. Download podcast, Jr. called the current playoff format the most difficult way to win a championship. He didn't mince words. To put 4 guys on the track and you only have one race, and it has to go right, the odds are against you in this format more so than any other.
Hardest, most difficult way to win a championship. To put 4 guys on the track and you only have one race and it has to go right, is the odds are against you in this format more so than any other, in my opinion.
Let that sink in. One race, 4 contenders, 0 room for error. According to Jr., it doesn't just test skill, it leaves too much to chance. This year's playoffs have taken a toll on everyone, even viewers. Dale Jr. admitted, "I'm just having a hard time watching this year's playoff play out." And he's not talking about boring races. He's talking about the chaotic structure that can undo a driver's season-long dominance with one bad pit stop or an ill-timed caution. While Jr. respects every driver who's triumphed under this format, he doesn't believe it's the fairest system. He made it clear that while he would personally choose a different playoff format, he still holds deep respect for the drivers who have claimed championships under the current system, recognizing their titles as equally valuable. It's not about discrediting the champions. It's about questioning whether NASCAR's current system is rewarding consistency, skill, and excellence, or just producing chaotic entertainment. Not everyone agrees with Jr. Joey Logano, a 3-time champion under the playoff system, is a big fan of the drama. After his round of 12 finish at Charlotte Roval, he praised the format. It creates storylines. It creates awesome moments. To Logano, those storylines are what keep fans engaged. He argued, "1 point was the difference. If you don't have cutoff races, what are you even talking about today?" But Jr. isn't buying into the hype. While he respects Logano as a driver and competitor, he just doesn't find the 2025 playoffs enjoyable. And if someone like Dale Earnhardt Jr. is feeling that fatigue, it speaks volumes. Earnhardt isn't just focused on the playoff format. He's looking at the bigger picture of NASCAR's future, specifically, which drivers can step into the spotlight as the next generation of legends. Because for a sport to grow, it needs iconic figures. Denny Hamlin reaching 60 wins is a milestone, no doubt, but who's next? Jr. recently broke down the future prospects of Joey Logano, Kyle Larson, and Brad Keselowski, and he didn't hold back. Jr. believes Kyle Larson has the raw talent to become one of the sport's all-time greats. But there's one problem: time. If he wants to race long enough, Jr. said, referring to the 50-win milestone, but he also added, "I think Kyle Larson doesn't race long enough." At 32 wins, Larson is on a strong trajectory. From 2021 to 2023, he averaged 5.7 wins per season, more than any other driver in that span. But Jr. worries that Larson's passion might lead him elsewhere before he hits the major milestones. Larson is known for his versatility and love for all forms of racing. He competes in dirt races, sprints, and other circuits, sometimes prioritizing them even over NASCAR. That might shorten his Cup Series longevity, even if his skill is undeniable. Joey Logano, on the other hand, is the driver Dale Jr. believes will outlast them all. "He doesn't give a shtimes about nothing but racing," Jr. said bluntly. That single-minded obsession could take Logano to 55 career wins. He's already at 37, and Jr. believes he'll get to 50 easy. The key, Jr. says, is for Logano to pick up the pace in the regular season. If he does, the sky's the limit. Logano's loyalty to the sport, his ability to handle pressure, and his love of the competition give him an edge that Jr. thinks will pay off in the long run. And with a strong team at Penske, he's got the backing to make it happen. When it comes to Brad Keselowski, Jr. wasn't so optimistic. With 36 wins under his belt, Brad is undeniably accomplished. But Jr. doesn't see him cracking 50. "Brad will be lucky to see 40, he said. Their team just doesn't have speed yet. That's a blunt but honest assessment. In NASCAR, it takes more than just talent. It takes the right car, the right crew, and the right timing. Without that trifecta, even champions can hit a wall. RFK Racing has made strides under Keselowski's leadership, but not enough yet to consistently challenge the top-tier teams. And in a playoff environment where every second counts, that gap becomes glaring. Then there's Chase Elliott. With 21 wins so far, some believed he might be the next superstar to rise. But Junior's prediction? Elliott might not stick around long enough to find out. I think he's like, "All right, y'all, I'm gonna go hide in the hills of Georgia. Never see him again," Junior joked. He wasn't questioning Elliott's talent. He was questioning his desire to stay in the grind year after year. Some drivers are lifers, others burn bright and walk away. Junior seems to think Elliott might be in the latter category. With 3 races left in the 2025 season, the championship picture is anything but settled. Hamlin leads with 6 wins, Larson follows with 3, and Logano has 1. There's still time for twists and turns, but also plenty of room for heartbreak. That's exactly why Junior believes this format is so unforgiving. It has to go right, he said. And in a sport with so many variables, weather, mechanical failures, pit strategies, counting on perfection in one race might not be the best way to crown a champion. NASCAR President Steve O'Donnell has confirmed that no playoff changes will happen before the end of the 2026 season. That means drivers, teams, and fans are stuck with the current system for at least another year. Junior agrees that holding off on changes is the right move. But make no mistake, he wants a different system. He favors a full-season format that rewards consistency over chaos. To him, drivers who dominate across a long, grueling schedule deserve a shot at the title without one race determining their fate. A system built on season-long excellence would give fans a more accurate picture of who truly earned the championship. That doesn't mean ignoring the excitement the playoffs bring. It means finding a way to balance entertainment with fairness. Because at the end of the day, the best driver over 36 races should have a clear path to the title. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s comments have ignited a firestorm of discussion. Drivers are split, fans are debating, and NASCAR is left with a choice. Do they stick with the drama-heavy playoff model, or do they find a way to honor consistency and season-long performance? For now, the playoffs aren't going anywhere. But the pressure to evolve is growing louder with every controversial finish. Junior's not just venting, he's sounding the alarm. Because for NASCAR to thrive, it needs both thrilling moments and a system drivers trust. Otherwise, those trophies might start to feel a little hollow. And that's the real bombshell Junior just dropped. Because if the format continues to frustrate even the legends of the sport, the question becomes impossible to ignore. Is this really the best way to crown a champion?